Hey, Alan. This is obviously Cliff Wall and Aunt Lois here, and this is Tiger the cat. Okay,
17 and a half
he's our
years
17-and-a-half-year-old cat, and I've been practicing with him like this, so that when my daughter comes down with her new baby, sometime in February, I'll be able to demonstrate to her that I can hold the baby and not drop it. So Tiger's our 17-and-a-half-year-old cat. He's Mama's cat. And about a year and a half or 2 years ago, he almost died. And we found out he got real skinny and real lethargic and was just moping around. And we found out that he had the same disease that I've got, and that's thyroid disease. Okay? So we had to take him to the vet and yeah, that's terrible, isn't it? That was mean, wasn't it, that old vet? So anyway, we had to take him to the vet and get some thyroid medicine, and we couldn't give it to him in the mouth, so what we have to do is put it on his ears, a little syringe, and we just rub it in his ears like that, and that's the way we take care of it. Yeah. So he's our 17-and-a-half-year-old cat, and he is a big part of the house here. So let me put him down and let him go on his way. Wanted to, first of all, really thank you for your letters. And I've shown Mother the letters and the pictures, and we're both just amazed at how much you look like your dad. I mean, it is really freaky. And in my last email, I mentioned that I really enjoyed coming up there to see you guys all the time. And I was always intrigued by your mother's and your dad's voices, especially your mother's voice. You know, we always had a good time, and I mentioned in there, and I had to confirm some of this with Mother, but she confirmed it. And that is that when, I think it was the Harders and the Sudermans came down together, we went out to the battleship Texas, by the way, in the Washburn Tunnel, and went down to Galveston to eat, and Uncle Jake was with them. Isn't that right? And Jake got up and said, I'm going to go help them in the kitchen because I think that they need some help. They're taking too long. And then we had one of those big fish platters that came out. This was at the old Seawall Cafe, right there on the main drag, and it got blown away during Hurricane Ike, by the way. And she looked at that thing and she says, "Is all of this for me?" Isn't that right? Mm-hmm. And I remember, and Mother, you're going to have to confirm this. I think it was when we lived on Robbie. We came home one night, and John and Albert and Minnow were sitting on the front porch cleaning fish. Is that right?
Yeah.
They had gone out on a deep sea fishing trip, and we came home and they were just cleaning fish away. And I don't think, had you ever cooked any fish at that time?
Oh, yeah.
And we also had a real nice visit with Betty and Don Freitink when they came in January. We cooked a real nice, we got a big pot of borscht, and one time Bob, your brother Bob, called me, and I said, well, Bob, you know, you should be down here right now. And he said, well, why is that? This was when I lived over on the other side of town. I said, well, I'm making a big old pot of borscht and putting a little bit of pico de gallo in it to give it a kind of a Mexican flavor. And I said, you ought to be down here. And he just started laughing. He says, that is rich. He says, I'm going to have to tell the other people. So they came down in January, and we had a real nice visit. We went out to the cemetery. The last day that they were here, Betty said, there's something I want to ask you. And I said, I bet you I know what it is. I bet you'd like to go out to the cemetery. So we hopped in the car and we went out to the cemetery to see where Dad's resting place is and where our family plot is, where I have a plot and Mother has a plot as well.
My grandfather had.
And her grandfather had bought 20 plots out there, I think.
No, 28.
28, underneath a big old tree.
Oak tree.
Oak tree. And when you first go out there, it's called the Garden of Angels. When you first go out there and you look at it, it's real rolling hills. And every time we go out there, and tell him this, every time we go out there, I say, this always reminds me of Hillsborough because of the hills. So we went out there and we had a good time. And so now it's your time to come down and visit us as well. I was sick in August, September, as I mentioned in the letter, with the prostate. Turned out to be negative, so I kind of dodged a bullet. And Mother got sick then in late October. In fact, we almost lost her because she had clots in her legs that were moving up to her lungs. And because of good doctors, because of prayers, because of therapeutics and rehabilitation, we were able to bring her back home. And so we changed doctors from the downtown medical center to a medical center out here on the northwest side of town. We've both been more happy with that situation. Well, I'm going on 6 minutes.
21 days.
21 days plus 15 days of therapy. One thing I did want to show you, I wanted to give you just a little tour of my office. Here's my desk. Over here, Mama, raise your hand like that. And in the background, those are my degrees and my, let's see if I can get up there, my military stuff. In the background here, let's see if I can move out. Yeah, there it is. In the background, this is a bookshelf my dad built me when I was very, very young, about 10 years old. And Mother gave it back to me and I refinished it. And we've got some more bookcases over here, and then there is now you know why I didn't get in dental school, there, spatial relationships. There is the doorway, and I've got a stem here for it to twist around, but it doesn't work really good, very well. So, I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to include a picture of the Battleship Texas and the Washburn Tunnel to jog your memory a little bit. Thanks for contacting us. Stay in touch. Give us a call anytime. And if you're ever in Houston, please come see us. The only places we go are the doctor's office, the hospitals, the grocery stores, and the pharmacy. So talk to you later. Bye for now. Shalom, Maranatha, Auf Wiedersehen, Gott mit euch, and we shall talk to you again another time. Bye for now. Say goodbye, Mother.
Take care, Alan.
Okay, bye-bye for now.